All right, guys, so it's coming up on about 2 weeks since I started the Kenny Rogers goatee. And aside from all the white hair, it's looking pretty good. But the one thing about a goatee for me, guys, is I just believe, it's just a pet peeve of mine, when somebody has a goatee and they have the 5 o'clock shadow, it just looks unkempt.
You look like a derelict.
It's really made me do a lot more shaving than I'm used to. But again, for a shaving channel, probably not a bad problem, right? You look like a derelict, old and ragged. So I'm gonna give a razor that I shaved with a while back another crack. And this is the SKINGUARD from Gillette. And the reason I'm looking at it again is because, as you know, I'm a sucker for marketing. And I was in the store the other day and I saw it with the Flex Ball. Now my buddy Chris, the geek of shaves, actually found one with the power feature. And it might have had the Flex Ball too. But hard to come by, guys. I'll leave a link in the description box to the SKINGUARD. Hopefully I'll find the Flex Ball on Amazon. But I'll leave a link to the SKINGUARD so you can check it out if you're interested. Now what the claim to fame for SKINGUARD is, they're these little blue plastic guards around the razors, around the blades, that actually prevent the blades from cutting too close. Because people that suffer from ingrown hairs and lots of irritation are either using the wrong technique, so digging too much, or stretching the skin, or pushing at it, or pushing in to where the hairs can actually be cut lower than the skin line. So if you do have curly hair, like I have a tendency to have some curly hairs, if you cut them too short, guys, they could very well, as they're growing out, kind of curl back into the skin, which causes those unsightly bumps, and not to mention they're painful. So Gillette came out with SKINGUARD, and I shaved with it a while back, and I really thought that while you couldn't really nick yourself or cut yourself up, or certainly, it helped, I just didn't feel like it gave me the closest shave. But I'm gonna give the SKINGUARD another crack today, just because that's how I am.
You look like a derelict.
So let's unbox this, get cracking. What I'll be using today for my normal pre-shave is my Nivea face wash. And I'm gonna be using my new approved product, the M Skincare Pre-Shave Oil and Protect. Now this is a pretty good product. And then I'm gonna do the Prorazzo shaving foam, because this is my new standard with a link to Amazon. It's readily available, guys. So what am I waiting for? Let's get to shaving. Before I start shaving, I just want to give you a quick look at this SKINGUARD. It's a typical fusion handle, so it'll fit other fusion blades. And it has those skin guards, those 2 rubber guards that protect you. So it has the height of the Fusion 5, but it only has the 2 blades with 2 blue guards there. And lots of protection. Not only do you have the lubricated strip up top, but you have these strips on the side and this hefty guard at the bottom. Pivoting head and your precision trimmer on the back. And with this model, you have the addition of the Flex Ball technology. You look like a derelict, but a nice looking razor, guys. It'll be a nice addition to my razor collection. So let's get cooking. All right, guys, I'm ready to go, and I'm only gonna do 2 passes with this Gillette SKINGUARD razor. First pass, I'm gonna go with the grain of the hair. So the hair on my face grows down. I'm gonna be shaving down on my face. Let's get rocking. We'll start on this side today. Very, very nice. Nice and smooth. You hear that blade? And what I like about SKINGUARD, guys, there is no worry that you're going to cut yourself. If you're new to shaving This might be a good razor for you if you have that fear when you're first starting out, or if you have very, very sensitive skin, and again, if you suffer from ingrown hairs. Very nice, very smooth, guys. And just no irritation, no pulling, no nicking. No tugs, and no clogs to speak of. 2 blades, as I said before. So hair on my neck primarily grows upward. So to shave with the hair, I'm gonna turn the blade upside down and shave up. And I like this. Very nice. And you hear the blades doing the work. And you see how quickly, guys, and easily I'm shaving because there's just no fear that you're going to get nicked. Derelict. Now, does the flex ball help? I don't know. But you know me, guys. I'm a sucker for marketing. So I'm going to pick it up. And you know, I did feel it right there around my Adam's apple. So I guess it does work. Every little bit helps. Adam's apple. You can slide the skin to the side, pull it to the other side, and attack that Adam's apple. On the second pass, I'll show you the swallow and hold it technique. If you're like me and you have a pronounced Adam's apple, you really need to protect it. Shave one in the books. Now, what you'll give up with SKINGUARD, and you can feel it, a lot of hair left behind, guys. So it's a trade-off, right? You're not going to get the closest shave, but you're going to be protected from the blades. But let's lather up and go for our second pass, which is going to be a cross grain pass. I've had a couple of people ask me if I'm going to get into soaps and make my own lather. And you know, I've done that a couple of times. I'll be honest with you, with not great results, not consistent. But I do like to use a nice brush. And there is a beauty to it, guys. If you have the time, you pull out a brush, you make your own lather, and you use a nice double-edged razor. There's just a nice, peaceful calm to that. But if you don't have the time, the cartridge works like a charm. And this foam is nice, Perazzo. I like to go with longer strokes for the cross grain. And I'm taking it all the way up to that edge, guys. I'm being mindful of my goatee. At the end of the day, I have this precision trimmer. I can go in there and attend to it with that. But, you know, take it right till you feel that resistance. Let's attack the other side. Nice long strokes, letting the device do the work. No need to dig. But you hear the 2 blades doing the work. On the neck, cross grain. Take your time. Now with a typical cartridge, cross grain, you can get into some trouble. But with this SKINGUARD, you really do have a hard time cutting yourself up. You have to really try to cut yourself with the SKINGUARD. So to attack the Adam's apple, to remove it from play, a nice technique is swallow hard and hold it. Which flattens out that area and really allows you to get in there. Pass 2 in the books, guys. So before I put the lather on for my third and final pass, I'm actually just feeling around to see any spaces or places where I've missed some hairs, and I really want to take care of those areas in that last and final pass. So I'm feeling lots of hair left behind, guys. Especially right around here. So let's lather up and go with our last pass, which is going to be an against the grain cut. You look like so hair on my face is growing down. To shave against the grain, guys, I'm flipping the razor up or down, and I'm shaving up against the grain. And you hear that feedback? As Vance would say, you hear those blades doing the work, guys? And I'll tell you, I'm putting a little bit more pressure on than I would typically use. One, because I like the way it sounds. And two, because you really are protected by this razor. So you can put a little bit more pressure down than you normally would. All right, so hair on your neck is growing up to shave against the grain. You're gonna hold the razor the way it's meant to be, and you'll shave down. And you hear that blade? Look at that. Sounds great. Look at that. Listen to that. Again, Adam's apple. Swallow hard, hold it. Feeling good. Baby's bottom smooth, guys. Only a couple of spots here and there that I missed. But I'm feeling no pain. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my face off. And I'm going to trim just a little bit with the precision trimmer on the back of this razor. I'm going to take that precision trimmer all the way up just until I feel the resistance. Just a nice little neatening pass, both sides. Not trying to do too much. Once I'm happy with that, I'm gonna wanna splash some cold water on my face just to close the pores and get the face ready for some aftershave balm or cream or whatever you use. That cold water is nice and exhilarating. In addition to closing the pores and getting it ready for your aftershave, it also just feels really nice to have a nice cold splash of water. I'm feeling no pain, guys. No irritation, no nicks, no cuts, and a really nice shave. You know, there is some hair here and there left behind. You have to work a little bit harder. In fact, I feel some hair right here with the SKINGUARD. But if you suffer from ingrown hairs, if you suffer from sensitive burning skin, this might be a godsend for you guys. Again, I'll link below so you can check this out. Hopefully I'll have a link below for the Flex Ball. Sometimes I can find these products on Amazon, sometimes I can't. And if you see one in your travels, you might want to grab it because it's pretty cool. So there you have it, guys. Gillette Skin Guard razor with the Flex Ball technology. Average guy tested, average guy approved. Again, links below for all the products I used during this video. Check them out, have them sent to you from Amazon. You'll be doing something for you, and you'll definitely be doing something for me. And I'll see you guys next time, which will probably be like tomorrow. But in the meantime, you know what to do. You're gonna keep pushing play. And I'm gonna keep growing my goatee for Kenny Rogers today. You gotta know when to hold 'em.
Know when to fold 'em. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You can't count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
All right, I'm not gonna quit my day job.